What's up? I'm Dr. Daniel Ricciardi, gut health expert, licensed pharmacist, and fitness enthusiast. In this video for you today, I'm going to be going over the Integrative Therapeutics Physicians Elemental Diet Dextrose Free. Going to go over a couple things. One is how to prepare each serving, and the second is if you happen not to like the flavor, I'm going to give you a couple options that you can go about to give it a little extra flavor, so hopefully it's more enjoyable and you'll be able to finish the whole course of treatment. So each ingredient I'm going to list right down here in the description below. And now let's head over to the kitchen and I'll show you what to do. What's up? Welcome to the kitchen. Today I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can go about drinking your elemental diet shakes that you're going to be doing for 2 to 3 weeks while you do your SIBO treatment. And today I have the Integrative Therapeutics Physicians Elemental Diet Dextrose Free. I like this powder because it doesn't have any gluten, dairy, soy, other added ingredients, or artificial sweeteners. I have about 8 ounces of water, which we're going to use in this little bottle here. Put in a couple ice cubes just to help keep it cold. Tastes better when it's cold as well. And I'm doing 1 scoop per 8 ounces of water. Has a nice, like a nutty, like coconut smell. Drop the scoop down the hatch in there. Tighten this up here, and then we'll just blend it for about 10 seconds until it's a uniform mixture. All right, all set with that. All right, so it's looking pretty good here. So elemental diet, it's not exactly sugar, but it's a very simple type of carbohydrate is one of the main ingredients in it. So I think that it has a natural sweet taste. So if you're somebody that doesn't consume a lot of sweets, you may find this very delicious already and not need to add anything to it. So I think it has a really good, like almost like vanilla ice cream, honestly, type taste. So that's really good. But if you want something a little tastier, or maybe you just get sick of this, I have 2 other options for you that I think you're really gonna like. So the first is a honey. All right, so we heat the honey for a few seconds just to get a little more liquidy, and then pouring it into the elemental diet, and then a few drops of vanilla extract as well for the honey vanilla. And if you're somebody that really has a sweet tooth and enjoys a sweet tasting drink, this is one that my family and friends really liked when we did a taste test and tried a bunch of different ingredients in these. And has a very sweet taste. It's really good and definitely a good option. The other one though, this is probably my personal favorite. If you like a few more different flavors that aren't just sweet ingredients, this is also a really good option. So I'm going to use the remaining portion of the elemental diet that we stirred up here. I have an organic MCT oil. Pop that in there. Also have a little bit of almond extract right here, so we're going to add this as well. And then lastly, just a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon. All right, add that in there as well, and then we're going to stir this all up. With the MCT oil, and this one, it can kind of separate just because it's fat and oil separates from water, so just got to make sure you stir it really well. But yeah, it's kind of an interesting taste. It's interesting and good. You taste a little bit of the acidity from the lemon, and then obviously the flavor from the almond extract. And the MCT oil adds a little bit to the texture, but it really doesn't have much of a flavor if you've never tried it before. So these are the 3 options that you can do if you're doing the Integrative Therapeutics Physicians Elemental Diet Dextrose Free. I think they're all really great options, and if you're not okay with doing the basic, trying one of these 2 may really make it easier for you to get through the full 2 to 3 weeks, so you can hopefully get rid of your SIBO. All right, I really hope you enjoyed the demonstration. A couple other pieces of information though for you. If you are doing this elemental diet, it does only contain 150 calories per scoop, so please feel free to use multiple scoops when you make each serving. You'll just have to switch up the amounts of the added ingredients, which are in the description below, because I have them based off of 1 scoop. If you are looking to get some extra calories in your diet, using the formulation that has the MCT oil may be a good option for you. I would just recommend not adding more than 1 tablespoon of MCT oil per scoop of this elemental diet powder. If you add too much MCT oil, you may notice that it can cause some upset stomach. And if you're looking to get some extra protein in your diet, instead of doing a protein powder, I'd probably recommend doing an amino acid powder instead. Amino acids are basically the broken down versions of protein in their simplest form, so it's a lot easier for your gut to digest. To be fair, I have not tried adding this amino acid powder into this shake, so I don't actually know how it tastes, but amino acids typically have a pretty neutral profile, so I don't anticipate that it would taste too much like anything. One final point that I wanted to make on the vanilla extract and the almond extract is that they do contain alcohol. Alcohol causes fermentation, which is not good for SIBO. So why are these products in these formulations that I just talked about? Honest answer is just the quantity that we're using here is so low. I would be truly shocked if the amount that we're using, which is far less than 1 milliliter, caused any sort of clinical significant impact on the treatment. That is all. Thanks for tuning into the video. If you did want to check out this elemental diet, there's a link in the description below. You can get 10% off your order. If you're new to my channel, I post a new full-length video every Monday evening and YouTube shorts pretty much every day throughout the week. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.